So we've got another full body weight workout today, 45 minutes. There will be a few exercises. Like I said last time, if you have any weights around or bottle of laundry soap, anything heavy that you want to add and hold while we do some of these, that's perfect. That just adds the challenge, adds to the challenge. We're going to do a little bit of Tabata rounds today. I'll explain what that is for those who might not know after we warm up a little bit. So what we're going to do, we're just going to come standing up here, move my ball out of the way, and just starting with moving the legs a little bit. So a few leg swings here. I'm going to time these. So just keep going, 30 seconds of these here on each side. Hold on to something if you need for balance. Just really trying to get that hip to move forward and back. Now let that momentum start to open up your range of motion there. Couple more seconds on this side. And then switch legs. Make sure I'm not going to kick anything. Here we go. Awesome. Again, 15 more seconds here. So you should be feeling like you can get a little deeper in that range of motion. And go ahead, slow that down. Planting both feet on the floor underneath those shoulders, toes pointing straight ahead. We're just going to come into some body weight squats. We're going to do a slow tempo in these, about a 3 count down and a 3 count up. So you got 1, 2, 3, down, and 3, 2, 1, up. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze those glutes and legs at the top. Keep the chest up, shoulders back. And keep the knees tracking right over the ankles. No going out like this. Knees pointing straight ahead like headlights. And just slow and steady here. A couple more at this pace. So now we're going to come down into that squat and we're going to hold a low squat. I'll turn to the side here. So see how my back is straight. I'm not hunched or arched. Nice flat back. My knees are staying behind my toes, not coming forward. And my hips and butt are sinking down and back. Nice, we're just holding here another 10 seconds. Belly button in towards the spine. That helps keep our back nice and straight. Last 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, stand it up. Give it a little shake out if you need. We're going to go through a few lunges here. We'll have those in our workout. We're going to go forward lunges here, alternating legs. So stepping forward into your lunge, dropping the back knee, stepping back, switching legs. And from the side here, so you can see that I've got 90 degrees in both legs. My front knee is right over my front ankle. Shoulders stacked over the hips and the hips over that back knee. Again, your core is engaged here to help protect that spine, help keep it straight, keep your torso upright. Awesome. Keep alternating here. Keep going. Perfect. A few more seconds. So just a couple more each side. And time. All right. We're going to take it into a side lunge. Just give myself a little more room here. Okay. So side lunge, again, alternating legs here. You're going to step out, drop the hips down and back, come in, other side. Step to the middle and to the side. So the hips are back, the chest stays lifted. Again, that back is nice and flat here. You can kind of see mine. I'm not overarching as I step into my side lunge. Really press into the foot of that bent knee on your way up. We're going to go one more each side. And then come back out into one side, either side, and we're going to come down, either bringing your hands to the floor, or if you have a block or surface or something, just drop down as low as you can. That back heel might lift a little, but that's okay for this. We just want to stretch through that straightened leg here. And this will actively start to stretch your Achilles too. So think about reaching that heel to the floor. Remember, it doesn't have to touch, just really think about pressing it down there, stretching out through that ankle. Toes of the extended leg are extended straight up to the ceiling. Then we're going to press through that bent leg, up through the center, over to the other side. Other toes point up to the ceiling. Again, just stretching through the elongated leg. Let your upper body relax. Let yourself fold forward. Press into that bent leg, come to center, just fold forward here. Nice wide stance. Let the upper body just hang. Let the back and spine decompress. Move the head a little left and right. Roll your weight forward so that your hips are over your heels. Then from here, we're going to walk our hands out so your legs are straight. Your hands should be right under your shoulders. Then bring those feet together into a plank. We're just going to hold this plank here for 30 seconds. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the glutes. Rotate the elbows so the crease of the elbow is pointing straight ahead of you. So those shoulder blades are flat on the back. Keep the ears in line with the shoulders. Don't let your head just drop. We just have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, drop those knees. Then you're just going to send the hips back to the heels. Take a little child's pose here. So really stretch the fingers long away from you as you send the hips back towards the heels. Elongating through the whole spine and through those tips of the fingers. Then as you press up forward, we're going to come to our forearms. Elbows right under the shoulders. Hands flat on the ground here. And step those legs back into a plank position. From here, you're just going to drop a knee towards the floor. Little taps here for 30 seconds. Alternating those knees, just a quick tap, then back up. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. From here, you can just come to those knees. We're just gonna open up those arms a little. Bring in one across the other in front. Then go ahead, bring your arms out to the side. We've got some arm circles here, so we're just gonna draw little circles. Imagine just the size of a golf ball, moving both arms forward here. Then the circles get bigger into like a softball size, soccer ball, and a big beach ball. Then bring them back to center, starting with the golf ball, other direction, little golf ball size circles going backwards. And softballs. Soccer balls. Beach balls. And relax those arms down, roll the shoulders up to the ears, down the back. And other direction in those shoulder shrugs there, just releasing the tension in the neck and shoulders there. And just shake it out. Okay, so we're gonna start our first round of Tabata. So Tabata is an interval timing It's 4 minutes long, 8 rounds. So it goes 20 seconds on and 10 seconds of rest. So it goes pretty fast. The first couple rounds, you might think, okay, this is super easy. But by the last couple rounds, you should be feeling out of breath, like this is the longest 20 seconds ever. So the goal here is in those 20 seconds, on a level 1 to 10, you're at a 9, 10, 11 in those 20 seconds, really going as hard as you can. We're gonna start with toe taps. So I have my Bosu ball here to tap. You don't need this. You can use anything at all. Anything you've got where you can just use for a reference of getting your feet up. If you don't have anything to tap, just think high knees, like you're tapping on something. My goal is to tap the center of this ball each time. So I'm really getting my legs up there. So 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds rest for 8 rounds. All right, I got my timer on my phone here. So I'll yell at you, tell you when to rest. In that rest, you can just walk it out, take a couple deep breaths, do whatever you need to do, but that rest goes by faster than that interval. Okay, guys, so standing up on those feet, get ready for these toe taps. Round 1. Myself in view here. Okay, guys, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Oh wait, sorry, it's counting on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, round 1. So it might take you the first couple rounds to get into a groove. Remember, try to get to your level 10 of intensity as quickly as you can and train to stay there the whole 20 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest 10 seconds here. Okay, guys, coming up to round 2. Get set, and here we go. Remember, you don't have to be tapping anything, just get those feet up off the ground. Using those abs to lift those knees and hips up higher. Time, all right. Keep with it here. Going to round 3, that heart rate should be elevating. Here we go for it. 3rd round. Same intensity or more with the 1st and 2nd round. Don't let that intensity drop. Time, rest. So your level 10 will change. It might look a little different in the last rounds than the first round, but keep pushing for that level 10. Round 4, go. Quick feet. Use those arms a little. Keep breathing. Halfway there. Rest. Okay, we're halfway. 4 more rounds. Here we go. Round 5. 3, 2, 1, go. Seconds. Rest. Awesome. 3 more rounds, guys. We got this. Round 6 in 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Pick it up. Keep it going. Keep it going. 7 seconds. Rest. Okay, 2 more rounds. That's only 40 seconds of work, and we'll take a little break. Moving on to our next one. After this, get set. Here we go, round 7. Moving those feet as quick as you can. 5. Time, 1 more to go. Last 20 seconds, go all out, because we got a break coming up. 3, 2, 1, final 20 seconds, push hard. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Okay, grab a little sip of water if you need it. Just little sips. Make sure not to chug so you don't get yourself sick. Okay, now that we've got our Tabata down, we're gonna do a few more rounds of it, just changing up our exercises. So this round, we're gonna slow that heart rate down a little bit, but I still want you working hard. So we're gonna do a Tabata round of push-ups. Whatever push-ups work best for you, whether that's narrow, so more tricep focused, whether that's on the toes or the knees. Again, whatever gets you to your highest intensity. I'm gonna be doing these probably mostly from my knees. I might switch from my toes. So here, we wanna get as many reps as possible, but without compromising that form. So if you're getting sloppy in those push-ups, then slow it back down. Think about your range of motion, getting them lower, really squeezing through the top of that push-up. Okay, guys, same thing, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Okay, here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go for it. So I'm working on my range, mostly my push-ups overall. So I've been doing them from my knees because I want to get as full of range as possible. Right now from my toes, with my shoulders, I'm not able to get a very deep range. Time, rest. So remember, just because you might be from your knees doesn't mean that you're weak and it's easy. It's not that easy for me. Go ahead, round 2. Squeeze those arms, press away from the floor at the top. Again, don't let that head just bob. Keep control of that neck in line with those shoulders. Time, awesome. So keeping that neck straight helps us breathe better as well. Use that exhale on the way up. Round 3, get set. Here we go. Awesome, keep the core tight into the spine. Time, awesome guys. Stay with it here. Remember, if you're ready, if you feel good, you've been on your knees, try it from your toes. Get set, round 4, go. Where no one's around to see what your intensity level is. This is you focusing on only you, what you're doing, how your body feels. Last 5. Time, we're halfway there. I don't know about you guys, but I did have a tough shoulder day yesterday. Push-ups just always kill me. Here we go, round 5, go. Three, 2, 1. 3 rounds left, 1 minute of work. Give those arms a shake out, except if you're not feeling it, you can get more reps in, or you can challenge yourself, going deeper in range. Round 6, go. Abs are coming up next. I think we'll all be ready for that. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. 2 more rounds, 40 seconds. We got it. Big breath in, control it out. 7, round 7, get set, go. Make sure those arms are coming out at a 45-degree angle, not way out in line with the shoulders. So tuck them in if you need to, slightly. Last 5 seconds. Time. I know as I start to get tired, my elbows go further and further away, and my shoulders crunch into my ears. Let's get the shoulders away from the ears. Final round. Get set. Go. For this is it here. Last 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Second round of Tabata complete. So we got a little theme. We're doing legs, arms, abs. So our next Tabata is abs. So this move here looks a little funny. It's a one hip lift. So you're gonna be sitting on your butt, knees bent, and then you're gonna bring those heels up, and you're gonna try and lift up a hip, set it back down, lift the other hip up. So you're getting a little twist in there. So my elbow, the opposite elbow from the lifting hip, is going towards that lifted hip there. As I lift up a hip, other elbow comes to that knee. If that's just not feeling good for you, you can do the Russian twist. Your modification would be keeping your heels on the floor. You can lift and twist. You're just not getting that extra hip lift, but you're still getting the overall twist. If you have any weight at all, 1 pound, 2 pound, anything here, you can just hold it at your chest as you lift. Okay, guys. So again, Tabata, 20 seconds work. 10 seconds off. This is our last Tabata round, and then we're gonna switch it up. Okay, guys. So sitting on your butt, knees bent. Start with the feet on the floor. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First round. So it's just a little peel of that hip up off the ground. You might start to really feel it in those hip flexors. Last 3, 2, 1. So again here, making sure you're keeping that back flat. If you start to round it, maybe set those hips, heels down. Maybe bring the hands behind you for support. Second round, go. Peel that hip up. Try to keep those feet off the floor. And don't let yourself round back, flat back, chest stays lifted like there's a string attached to your sternum here, pulling you straight up to the sky. Last 3, 2, 1. Kills my hips there, so I like to lay down sometimes in between to get a little length there. Okay, get set, round 3, come up, and here we go. Pop it up. And then lift that hip up. Last 5. Rest. Awesome, guys. 5 seconds here till we get to our 4th round. And round 4, go. So your hips are really feeling it in those hip flexors. Heels can come down. You can still lift that up. Just try not to really press into the heels. Just let them rest there. That's only if you're really getting fatigued in those hip flexors. Rest. Halfway. 4 more rounds. You got it. And while that core, even though we're sitting, it's a little harder to engage, but try to keep it nice and tight. Don't let it just bulge out there. Again, keeping our core engaged is all about helping keep our spine straight. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Round 5. 3, 2, 1. Or round 6, sorry. I was like, wait, that seems wrong. Better to be wrong that way than think that we have less than we do. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, rest. Wiggle them out, shake them out. Here we go. Come on up to that seat. second to last round. Go. Remember, heels can come down. Lift that butt, lift the chest. Maybe you lift up one heel and leave one down. Lift the heel with the lifted hip for that kind of in-between challenge. Time. Last one. Coming up here in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and final round. Stay strong. We're already halfway there, just 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so yeah, let's lay it down a little bit here. You can arch back and just move the hips a little up and down, kind of like you're walking. And then come on up all the way to standing here. Give those legs a little shake out if you need. Quad stretch here, stretching through the front of the leg. Grab some water, just taking a little rest here as we move on into our next round. I'll show you what these moves are going to look like. So continue to hydrate, stretch where you need. So we're going into 45-second intervals now. Starting off, we're going to do a lunge complex. So we're going to start with a forward lunge. You'll just do one side. So I'm going to start with my right leg, step into a forward lunge like we did in the warm-up, step it back, and then that right leg steps out into the side lunge. Back to center, forward, center, side. So those two lunges, if you have dumbbells, feel free to hold them at the sides, hold them up on the shoulders, wherever you like. Our next move is, so if you got anything, cans of soup, water bottles, doesn't have to be weights, or it can just be free-handed. We're gonna do a little bicep curl move here. So you're gonna stay at this 90 degrees in the elbow the whole time. You're gonna open up out to the sides, come back in, do that curl. Come back, remember, not all the way back, just to the middle. Open, curl, open, curl. So again, if you don't have anything at all, you can still just do this body weight, keeping the elbows at 90. But remember, it doesn't have to be fancy. Grab a bottle of cleaner, grab a water bottle, anything at all you've got around, a pair of shoes, a pair of heavy shoes. Okay, so that's our second move. Our third move is our ab move, a body saw. So it's a plank from a forearm position. Elbows are right under the shoulders. My palms are flat on the floor. In your plank, you're just moving forward and back, just an inch or two at a time. So my toes are rocking. You see my shoulders come over my elbows and then back right out above them. If that's too much, you just hold your plank. If you need to drop to the knees, you sure can, but you're not really going to be able to get that motion in the knees, so you can drop the knees and hold in that plank if you need to there. All right, guys, so going into our 45-second intervals here, starting with our lunges. So we'll do one side the whole time. So we're going to start with our right leg lunging forward and then to the side. So come on up. Again, if you've got weights, feel free to hold them, whatever that might look like. All right, first round here. Get set. Here we go. Forward lunge, step it back, side lunge. Record tight through the whole thing. 90 degrees in both legs in your front lunge. So work on your range of motion. You can work on your pace. If you want to go faster than my pace, you are more than welcome to. Pay attention to that front knee. Again, it's tracking forward like a headlight. We've only got 10 seconds left here. And time. Quick rest before we go into side two. So just one thing I want to mention in that forward lunge is make sure when you're lunging, that front heel is contacting the floor. You're not up on your toes, okay? That heel's down. You're pressing through that heel as you come back up, firing up through that hamstring and glute. Okay, side 2, left leg. Here we go. Try to keep that right leg extended through that side lunge. Twenty seconds. Remember, think about how you feel. If you can go faster, get that heart rate up. But form over speed, quality over quantity. Time. Awesome, guys. Okay. For this one, I'm gonna kneel. It's the bicep curl. So if you, for instance, have no weights, to add a challenge to this, you can stand on one leg. Next round, you'll just stand on the other leg. If you happen to have a BOSU like I have at home, what I'm gonna do is kneel on it and keep my toes off the ground for more core balance. You can certainly do the same thing without the ball. Kneel, lift the feet up, hips stay stacked over the knees. That makes the core work a little bit more. All right, guys. So remember, we're keeping it 90 degrees in the elbow. Open up, come back to center, full curl, down to the middle. Okay, 45. Get yourself set. Here we go. Open up, feel that chest open up. Keep the elbows tucked in to that upper body, to that torso, as much as you can. And don't let the shoulders come up to the ears. Tips of the shoulder blades are drawing down the back. And your wrists are not over flexed. Right in line with the forearms. Keep it up, and time. Awesome. Okay, forearm plank next, that body saw. So elbows underneath. And if you're not doing the body saw and you're just holding a plank, you can hold from either your hands or elbows, wherever you feel like you're going to get the biggest benefit. From the elbows, it's a little more core focused. Okay, guys, in position, get set, 45 seconds of this. Here we go. Just forward and back. The one straight line from heels, hips, shoulders, and ears. If you're looking for a real challenge, you can lift one leg. And you can alternate like that. But keep those glutes squeezed. Keep the legs working and involved here. Core focus, but full body work. 10. 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Nice work. Okay, so we've got it. Those are our moves. Give you a quick chance to dab yourself, take a sip. We're coming back to the feet with the lunge. If you thought of anything you could use in any of those moves to add a challenge, feel free, like I said, with those biceps, maybe on your knees or standing on one foot. Lunges, it's going to be the pace. All right, let's start with that right leg. Forward to side, get set, here we go. Dropping that back knee as low as you can. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Awesome little shake out there. Big breath in, control that breathing. Slowly exhale out. Side 2, get set, and go for it, left leg. I don't know if you guys can hear my knees in this video. I don't know how good my microphone is, but that's all I hear is my knees creaking. You hear a weird staticky sound, that might be it, which is why I'm not doing weights today. We got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, time. Awesome. Okay, biceps, switching legs. If you were doing single leg standing, challenge you to try it on your knees. If you haven't done that, see what you notice. Again, if you're on your knees, toes are lifted off the floor. All right, here we go. Get set. 3, 2, 1. 90-degree curl, open up. Whether you're standing on both legs, one leg, or on the knees, I want that core tight. And a lot of this, we'll be using full body with the focus on one or more on one part, that is. So our focus is mostly on the biceps here, but we can still use full body engagement. Keep it up for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Okay, coming down. Abs. Our body saw here. Forearm plank. Come into it. Get set. Here we go. Also remember, don't let the head drop. Forehead stays away from the floor. Palms stay down. Switch it up. I challenge you to try the single leg version. "15 seconds. Glutes tight, legs tight. Abs really tight. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. All right. A little rest here before we get into round 3. Back to our lunges. Should be hopefully feeling good, feeling like that body's nice and warmed up. You're not at that overexerted stage yet. You're at that prime where you can still push it hard, maybe even push it more than the last round. Okay, here we go. Right leg starting off. Get set. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pay attention to that front knee. It's not going side to side. Your front heel is down. You're landing soft and controlled, not just stepping that foot forward and dumping into it. Lowering down with control. Coming up with strength. 5 seconds. Time. Shake it out. Second side. Left leg in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, even in that side lunge, that bent knee is staying behind the toes. It's So sending those hips way back behind you. Flat back. 15 seconds. Three, two, one. Awesome. Okay, a little sip of water if you need it here before we get to those biceps. Switching legs again if you're doing standing biceps, single leg. All right, everybody, get set. Round 3 of our biceps. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. From elbow to wrist is a straight line. Shoulders down the back away from the ears. Stay with it. Don't let those hands drop below the elbow height. Time. Awesome, everybody. Stay with it here. Abs, forearms coming down. Third round, 45. Get set, lift those knees, and here we go. Like you want to feel like you're peeling the floor with your forearms there, kind of rotating, or the shoulders a little internally so the shoulder blades are flat across the back. And last 20, maybe try that one leg. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, rest. We're not done yet. We got another round. Okay, guys, four total of this. The last few minutes, we'll switch it up a little and maybe do. Oh, actually, sorry, 9, 15, 45 minutes. That is it. Oh, I thought when I planned this, I'm like, oh, it was perfect for 3 rounds. So 9:15 on the dot, guys. Awesome job. 3 full rounds. That was the goal, and we did it. 3 full rounds of Tabata, all back to back. So thank you guys so much for joining, and just make sure you stretch.